grief and loss, trauma, mental health, alcohol and drug use, gender roles, anger management, self esteem, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and the pressures of societal norms or real life issues that affect men. Join Rolando, psychotherapist, author, life coach, and motivational speaker that has dedicated his profession to working with men to find a healthier alternative to cope and handle these stressors. Rolando believes that men are lacking in social, psychological, emotional, and spiritual support that is necessary for a lifestyle that promotes healthy masculinity. We invite you to join us on XY Spark, where we discuss issues that men face. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.
Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? It's another beautiful day here in northern Alberta. We do hope that wherever you are doing fantastic. It is a Thursday, it's Transformation Thursday, and I'm so excited to be here with you once again. Right now, we are on day number 3 in the second month of the year. I don't know if you recognized, but yesterday it was the 2nd of February 2022. So it was 02022022. Today it's the 3rd of February 2022. How are you doing? We hope you're having a fantastic day so far and you are ready to go on your way and conquer mountains. Right now, the Weather Network is reporting, and are you ready for this? Fasten your seatbelts as I tell you what the Weather Network is saying. The Weather Network is saying that right now in northern Alberta, it is a very cold, minus 38, feels like minus 49. So if we go down just one more on the bar, we will officially be at minus 50. Can you imagine that? Well, I hope you're having more friendly weather than what we are having here in northern Alberta. I hope also that your week has gone well. I hope you are enjoying yourself as best as you can, whether you're working from home or you're going out. I want to send a huge shout out to all our essential service workers. We're talking about police officers, paramedics, teachers, doctors, nurses, those who deliver the mail, whatever role you play, those who drive our city buses, and whatever it is that you do, security guards, we just want to send a huge shout out and we want to acknowledge you for your commitment and your hard work as we have gone through this past 2 years of unprecedented times. Guys, let me tell you, I just want you, wherever you are listening from, whether you are listening to us live or you listen to us later, the post recording, I do solicit you to just comment where you are listening from or what platform you're listening from. We know that XY Spark, you can hear us on the Podbean app, you can hear us on Google Play, on Amazon Music, you can hear us on Verbal, Tumblr, Reason. We are there, and we would like you to just place a comment under whichever episode you have listened to and let us know how it has helped you on your day. Listen, guys, we value your comments. If you're listening to us on YouTube, please put a comment. We are really appreciative of your comment, and we're appreciative of whatever thought it is that you share about our daily motivation and our daily thought that's designed for you. And so the program is Morning Mania. The theme today is Transformation Thursday. We continue to remind you that Morning Mania is a program designed to provide a meal in the morning for men on the move with daily motivation, inspiration, and life coaching tips that seek to motivate, empower, and nurture a changed mindset. I am your men's life coach, Rolando. How has your goal setting gone so far? What have you done so far to transform the landscape of your life? What things have you taken into perspective that you have recognized that I need to do something different to break this cycle that I've been caught in now for the past year or 2 years or 10 years or 15 or 20 years? What are the obstacles in your life that has prevented you from experiencing transformation and change? And what have you done so far to change it? For some of us as men, we are stuck in the midst of the past. We are stuck in a mindset as it relates to shoulda, woulda, coulda. We are swimming around in self destructive ideas. We're swimming around in regret. We're swimming around in unforgiveness. We are struggling to let go. We mourn over some relationships that we used to have. We blame ourselves for things that we have no control over. We question whether or not we have what it takes to make the right decisions. We feel that we should remain in toxic relationships. We use visual appearances as a deciding factor to keep us in spaces and to keep us in relationships that are destroying us from the inside out. And as men, if we are going to be transformed, we have to name it as it is. If you are in a relationship right now and you recognize that this relationship is toxic and it's not helping you to grow, you need to seek to get supports. Go sit down and talk with this individual so that you can get this skeleton out of the way. Sometimes there are barriers that prevents us from going through the transformation process. And oftentimes we have got to get to that place where we are able to release ourselves from these clutches. There's a quote that says that we have to be willing to lay aside every weight that so easily set us back. And so, if there is some sort of a weight, a psychological, emotional, or physical weight that has kept you stuck, if you are going to be transformed, you have to lay aside that weight. That weight could be an association, that weight could be a thought, that weight could be some belief system that we have. Whatever it is, we have to be willing to lay aside that weight. We're talking about growth. We're talking about personal development. We're talking about stepping out of your comfort zone and going in a different direction that can set you up for success, that can set you up to engage in a healthy relationship, that can set you up to have a career that you're excited about, that can set you up and allow you to become transformed. You see, the process of transformation does not happen overnight. And so it's going to require us to be consistent, committed, and we have got to continue to work on it in spite of. You see, sometimes when it comes to transformation, we might not be able to see the change right away. But we have got to do it because in our gut, we know that the process is occurring. And even if we are not seeing it take shape right away, we should continue to work on it because in our hearts, we know that it is happening and the process is continuing even behind the scenes. So if you're not seeing it take shape right away, don't quit. See, if we are going to experience transformation, we cannot quit. If we enter into a process, we've got to trust the process and keep doing the work. And with hope and faith and trust in our abilities to make good decisions, we have to stick to it until it comes to fruition. That's how transformation becomes effective. That's how transformation occurs. It is not an overnight process. It's not a fast food experience. It's like a main course, and we've got to be willing to do what it takes for this transformation to come to the surface. So, as you experience and as you think about what area of your life needs to be transformed, I want you to recognize that as you identify that area, the next thing that you're going to need to do, you're going to need to sit down and write out a strategy how you're going to enter into this process of transformation, what tools you need for this transformation to happen, what adjustments you need to make for this transformation to happen, what do you need to disassociate yourself from for this transformation to happen, and how you are going to trust that you have the skills and the knowledge to enter into this process. You see, sometimes we are afraid because we doubt that we have what it takes to make good decisions. I want to speak life into you right now, and I want to say to you, wherever you are sitting, standing, or whatever you're doing right now, it's time for you to start trusting that you have what it takes to make a good decision and enter into the process of transformation. This is your boy Rolando, your men's life coach, saying thank you for joining us here again on XY Spark. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you.
Please join Rolando next time on XY Spark as he engages us in practical discussions that promotes healthy masculinity and challenge men to live extraordinary lives. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.